Jesus, I crave to know you, just to know you will satisfy my soul.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is episode number 129. We are today in day 18 of our daily Advent reading, The Coming of a Savior. Thanks for taking the time to join me on this next episode. I pray that it's a blessing to you, and we'll just jump right in. So today we are reading just actually one verse coming out of Zechariah. That is Zechariah, Z-E-C-H, chapter 9, verse 9. And it says, "Rejoice greatly, daughter Zion. Shout, daughter Jerusalem. See, your king comes to you, righteous and victorious, lowly and riding on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey." You know, this verse to me, what first comes to mind is the humility of Jesus, this promised Messiah. Because when we envision a king, most of us would envision this majestic one who's exalted and lifted up. So we would probably picture, as did I'm sure the people of Jesus's day, envisioned this important figure who would be on something like, a stallion or some military horse. But we see in this the humility of this promised one, who is even though righteous and victorious, lowly, riding on even a donkey, and not just a donkey, but on a colt or the foal of a donkey, so a young donkey. This, as I was exploring last year, it got brought to my attention. I had driven by, and you may remember this from a previous episode, but if you're newer, this is something really neat that I discovered last year. But as I was driving by, I saw, I believe it was one or two donkeys in a field with some cattle. And the Lord gave me a question on these donkeys, and kind of questioning me what their role is. And I began to have this, what are they doing there? It seems a bit strange. So when I look into it, I look it up and find out that donkeys are actually protective, and they can serve as protection for cattle. And if memory serves me correctly, it may be like one donkey can protect maybe 100 head of cattle from predators and things like that. So not only is there a humility component in the riding of a donkey, but there's also a component of protection that's embodied in a donkey. And that's something that I'd never seen before, and it actually fits quite nicely within the paradigm of what we read here, this one who is victorious. And so it's just a profound thing that I wanted to throw in there. But humility is something that I'm hearing quite often, and it's something that doesn't come natural to the human soul. It's something that is learned and experienced oftentimes through tears and difficult situations. But it's something that should be at the forefront of our hearts and minds. So keep humility in the centermost region of your heart and your thinking, and let everything that we do be done with humility, exercised just as Jesus did. So I want to thank you for taking the time to join me on this episode. I pray that's a blessing, and we will see you on the next one. God bless.
I would trade 1,000,000 lifetimes for a moment here with you.